It is January 19th, 2025. During the first of the case, um, the last of 18 beginning of 19, I went into Macy's in Belmont. There were some African Americans men standing there, and they said, "Is that the one they're talking about?" They said yes, and they looked right at me. They said that agent that's over everything said he wouldn't help her because she had a little bit of Hebrew blood in her. That he doesn't help people that are Jewish. Okay? Can you believe it? Some guy's going around asking people to help protect her when she's out. There's a group of African American men there. And asked me if I cared if she had a little bit of Hebrew blood in her. As if I cared. I told them we'll help her. And then we see her out, we'll help protect her. And everybody's upset because he told people that he doesn't help people that are Jewish. And that he don't help people that have Hebrew blood in them. Okay? The group that agent is running with is the Florida human traffickers. The ones that didn't get arrested from Florida with the retired Judge Peters, they're still here. That's who Michelle and Lauren run with. Okay? I was up in Hartville last year about this time, the end of December of 23 or the beginning January of 24. I was having trouble with my car because it was extremely cold. And I pulled over this one place and was having them check my car. And the guy said, "Well, did you know about the human traffickers that were here?" I'm like, "Yes." And I said, "My ex got messed up with it, ended up with them, and then fled the country." He said, "Did you ever see a guy about our age that's 50 to 60? Tall, thin, white man, whitish blonde hair, clean cut, expensive dress shirt, sleeves rolled up, expensive dress pants." I said, "Yes." He grabs his chest. "You've seen him in your life?" "Yes." "You don't know who that is?" I'm like, "So are you okay?" I've been around people that make your breath go cold. Just being in the room. Kept saying it. He said that was the Russian drug lord that was selling people. He said a lot of his people went to jail. They were the people they were grabbing here. They were selling them out of hotels. And enough police got together and raided it and arrested them. One of the human traffickers was a young girl. And he said he had an 18-month-old baby and he adopted him so that baby wouldn't grow up in foster care. And he said he said it was only like 18 months old. And I said, "Well, that was nice of you." He said those people that work for him came in, and he said they were talking in another language. And he's from the country, and he understood what they said. He said something back and said, "How did you know what we said?" And then and he said when they realized he was Jewish, he said they would come in and be so cruel to him. It was absolutely horrible. His men would come in and be so horrible. And he said, and the things they said to him and all the slangs, oh, I know. They used to say, "That stupid little Jewish girl thinks she can tell on us. That stinking little Hebrew girl thinks she can tell on us." The Jewish slang that was thrown at me and the hatred was unreal. They would start swarming me, and I'd go in places and yell at me, yell Jewish slang at me. So you know what I did? About that time on The Fish, there was a song called The King from Bekishe. It's half in Hebrew. I used to turn it on and wear it. She's so stupid. Those people were following her and they won't. Yeah, they'd scatter. Bunch of racist. Turn on some Jewish songs. I'm a Christian. My father was German Jew. Was a Christian also, so, but like 1/6. French and Indian. Scott and Irish and German Jew. They used to call these people that wouldn't tell on them sheep. They are sheep. They wouldn't fight back. They won't tell on them. They did what they were told. Mindless boobs. But yeah, that agent told all kinds of people. He didn't help me because he found out I had a little bit of Hebrew blood in. And he doesn't help Jews. I'm only 1/6. Those people hate Jews that are doing this. They're serial killers. That's how they can kill women and children. In 24, they did get a Russian drug lord out of Ohio, and a big one. But when I seen his picture, it wasn't him. So there's a second. Probably work for him. They said they got a lot of his people. A lot of the riffraff that harassed me, no longer there. Police got him. Go guys. But yeah, that agent said he helped them because he's racist. That's how he can run with them and help kill other people. Everybody turned him in. Like the guy in the mall was talking. I don't know who him and his guys are, but he was here. They were here before the dog bit me. They said they could hear through the car speakers me screaming. As that dog was biting when I got back in the car, they could see all the dog bites. My car is bugged. And they were talking about a rogue retired agent helping these people make fun of me and helping them get away with stuff. And stealing. Oh, he's selling government technology. Go down to the Stark County Courthouse. Now the guy that showed up to threaten to knife me September 21st, 18. Had to take a couple days in pray, and then I had to wait for me to be alone so I could call the FBI hotline. So I go September 23rd, 2018 to October 2nd of 2018. We got the wood burner in on the 1st of 2018, October 1st, 2018. And that's about the time I spoke to him. So 27th, 28th, 29th, something like that. Within like that 10-day period. Protected custody case, threat of life, attempted life, for an FBI informant with immunity and money and a court order signed by a judge. And like a criminal attorney, prosecutor's office, and police, the only thing they can put in there is my money immunity. And that agent doesn't have enough authority to tell anybody they can't say anything. He can only bully me. On top of it all, he already admitted he told on me to all the churches and met with everyone. And he knew they were trying to kill me and was mocking me. All the police know he told on me before. And they all know he don't have the authority to ask anybody to stay quiet. Due to the freedom of speech, it takes a judge. And he was only bullying me. Because you got to think the irony. He told everybody I called the hotline before he talked to me. Because it took him 4 days. I ran around telling all the churches I called the FBI. Then confessed on a recorded line he told on me. Met with everyone. Mocked me. And even he didn't blame him for trying to kill me for a made-up baby lie of thinking you were sick when it was a medication error. 6 months after a traffic accident, I had nothing to do. Like that guy in the mall. Do you realize how evil those churches are here? People aren't realizing they're killing people and having them raped and tortured in front of people. And they're not smart enough around here to be furious at those churches being in it with the human traffickers. They're actually not that smart around here. This one guy, Ed, he was at the Oakland apartment on Cleveland Avenue, maintenance man. He said, I think the COVID virus damaged people's brains. They think things are funny that aren't. They told him December 9th, 24, or December 9th, 21, 4 p.m. December 9th, 21, 4 p.m. All the tapes before were them and not me. It's just a bunch of men doing crimes down here. To see if someone would stop them. They don't think they're stoppable. But the people that said they were from Florida, they were drug traders, they were human traffickers. They worked for retired Judge Pete, or they said retired Judge Peter. It was Peters. He went to jail in 22 with 108 people, including people from Disney, where they said they were relocating people to Florida to a resort area. It was Disney. There's real people. You just have to find out who they are. That's who he's running with. That's who that Michelle and Lauren is. A pocket of the people where they were still scouring people to sell. They're still here. Go to Faith Family Church. Some of them still go there. Pastor Mike is a good man. Sends his people out on working in the community. Food banks. Children's hospitals to read to them. Homeless shelters. Food kitchens. Wolves among sheep. I went there last year in like March or April on a Saturday night, and people for that Michelle were yelling stuff across the parking lot. Went back the next morning to meet with my friend. The ushers were complaining. They said some of the drug cartel was here yelling stuff at her. Yeah. They know who Michelle is. People were complaining that girl that was here, they said was a retired judge's daughter. She was no judge's daughter. And the people impersonating the FBI, the big truck guys, my neighbor seen them, used to go there. So did everybody else. Selling the log into the case. Breaking they could control anybody with their drugs. They had mind-controlling drugs. Selling videos of them torturing me. July to September 19. Human trafficking me before that 19. Bashing my skull in. Raping me and leaving me for dead. 12/21/18. Shooting night right before Christmas of 18. All caught under police surveillance with a court order. March 1st to 15 of 19. I was outside and somebody called my ex-husband. What's going on? It's nothing but a real-life case of how to get away with murder. She'll realize it. They're killing people in front of people, and people are too stupid to tell on them. I will face 6 stalkers. In November, December of 18, I was almost shot in the head driving. I was drugged in protective custody till I lost 70 pounds. It's like a 007 movie, 18 and 19. And the human traffickers from Texas, Florida, they'll be here. There's some from Georgia. There'll be drug dealers all confessing their crimes under police surveillance with a court order for protected home custody for an FBI informant with threat of life with statements and a court order for the police to bug my car, my phone, my homes, in an office, at least one assigned to me. All caught under police surveillance. Like they said, the way the case that agent opened, the case stands up in court without her. They don't even need her. It's legal police surveillance. That's where the U.S. Marshal showed up January 20th, 23. In Worcester with my one friend, and he had a friend out of the police department knew about this case 2 hours away. Knew about the Texas group involved in my case, and I'm like the Kingsman, for we all work for the king from Texas. We are his men. Dave hired us. He's a drug lord. Look him up. He is U.S. military, Iraqi translator, went into the dark web malware. Fentanyl King. He's a hacker with military training. That's where the Middle Eastern men show up, and the lady in hijabs, the Muslim people, all breaking their crimes, laughing in my face. And you will also have them the first month of the case, undercover police officers coming up telling that he had told those 2 agents told the police they knew everything was photoshopped and drugged on me, that they were so cruel to me on the phone to make sure I wasn't part of the people that were trying to defraud him. And they started laughing where the weird with yourself, the shower scene of washing yourself in the shower, that they already knew that was photoshopped. And they had drugged me and told me to say it. They wanted to make sure I wasn't part of it. When they said something, they couldn't quit laughing because they knew it was photoshopped. They couldn't believe these people were trying this kind of scam with it. They told the police that in 18. You'll have that. Okay? If you pull the case, it says she's found innocent of everything. 18. Officer Mark and Officer John are assigned to me. They're part of the security team since 18. It'll be in the court. It'll be in Starr County Courthouse. Protective custody cases go between September 23rd of 2018 and probably October 2nd of 2018. You'll find it. Go to the Drug Task Force in Starr County Courthouse, FBI office. It should be in there too, but it has to be filed in the courthouse with the judge's order. Okay? Roll case. Starr County Sheriff's work at that work Faith Family Church. They work Karen around the house. Investigators call that the case that or Karen's will. Okay?